What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to more Black Desert. So, today we're going to be doing another barter run, and today I think we, like, our second refresh of today, we kind of hit the jackpot. We got a lot of stuff we need. This is actually pretty rare, too. Not that we need it, but just saying the Tier of the Oceans is pretty rare to see. But yeah, we got a brilliant pearl shard. We got some enhancing materials. To be honest, I don't really know if these are worth picking up, but I do them anyway because I need them. And we got a brilliant rock salt and two red artifacts, which means today, after reset, I'll have enough to make our final boat part, which will be enhancing. So we might do a double video, or at least I'll be recording a double video today. I don't know if you guys will see it until tomorrow, but yeah, we're finally moving up. After today's dailies, we'll have enough to make our, I don't even know, hold on. So we have 119 plus the thing over here, so it's basically 120. And after that, we can make our plating, and we're done with blue galleus pieces. And then all we have to do is work on the brilliance, which is, it's not difficult, it's just time consuming. Yo, people literally actually need to start learning how to park their boats. Like, Pearl Abyss, if you ever watch my videos or anything, just like add an option so you can hide people's boats the same way you can hide people's tents. And I think that would be super nice, because we got people out here that park their boats like they probably drive in real life, I'm just saying. But anyway, we got some good barters today, so let me see, what are we gonna actually need? How many things do we need today? 1, 2, 3. I do get the extermination. Actually, no. Do I need the extermination seals anymore? No, we don't. We're done. Alright, so Wandering Merchant Ship is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so I don't care about that. We want octagon, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me guess, the red ones are out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, yes. Sometimes there's a red artifact and it's on this island over here, and that's actually really annoying to go to just for one thing, but you know, you have to do it sometimes. Let me see, did I finish my Black Spirit Adventures for today? Yep, we did. We didn't get crap. We're actually one off the next. We need one more Rift boss to get 100, because we're at 99 now, and we're gonna get to 50 stack, and that'll be our 5th 50 stack. We're most likely gonna be using that, all the stacks that we have on. Well, I know I'll be using at least these 3 on blue boat gear parts, and then after that, I don't know what else. But yeah, today's a big day for me. Going to finally get the stuff I need. I actually wrote it down somewhere too. So let me see, on calculation, after we finish this one, I'll have 24 brilliant rock salts and 13 of those. So I have a feeling I'll finish the rock salts in like maybe 3 days, and then I'll be at 15 out of 30 for pearl shards. There is a way on the crow's nest. You know this island right here? There's actually a place where you could trade in. There's a quest that you can do repeatedly to trade in like 200 coins worth of vouchers plus some extra stuff, and you could basically change one brilliant to the other brilliant. So I might have to do that. 15 times, so that's like 3,000 coins worth. Which ultimately is not a big deal, but I'll just speed up my character time. Because every time when I only get one brilliant, it's always the rock salt, never the tier pearl shard thingy. God dang it, dude. I swear I hate how people park their boats in this game. Probably drive like this in real life too. Alright, let me see. What do we actually need? Octagon. Octagon, quartz, rock, and tier. I think we needed 3 of these as well. Just to double check here, we're at 275. Can we get another 125 in 40, 80, 120? Huh. So we could be 1 over today if we do all this. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? I think those are it, but I'll just double check. So at the end of today, we should be at like 126 out of 125, so it's all good. Soon, a Carrack will be mine. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold up, something's not adding up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. Okay, we're good. Ugh. Bartering is not difficult. It's just like time consuming. So anyone who's thinking about doing it, and if you're thinking about doing like 4 refreshes a day, just taking it seriously, it's not like something where you grind a lot, but the way I would see it is if you plan on focusing on boat content or just upgrading your boat and you're taking it like really seriously, doing it on the refreshes for a day, you're probably going to be in the ocean more than you're on land. So I haven't been life skilling much at all lately. Everything honestly has been, my day is spent in the ocean bartering, but that'll be changing after I get my Carrack. Oh, how's that Altanova storage? And then you hear people who are just like, oh, I'm on the ocean 4 hours a day doing barter refreshes and then making 1 billion silver or something. Yep, that's what happens when you have a Carrack and you have like upgraded gear. Things just go real quick. So other numbers you kind of want to hit if you are also looking into pushing a Carrick one day. So your number of barters, you want at least 3,000. 3,000 will get you the ability to see brilliance in the material refresh like this one. And then 5,100 something will allow you to see brilliance in the trade item, which I do not have. So realistically, if you're just going the route I did, you'll probably, once you hit the 3,000 mark, you'll get your brilliance from doing 2 material refreshes a day. Also, 4 more days of the Fugar quests until I get 40 out of 40. And then by the end of the season, I think they give us a choice of the Pen Kaposha ring or earring. And for all of you who are doing it as well, I'm pretty sure the ring is the better choice. Feels bad. No cannon. 10 cannons equals 1 red artifact as well. What? Oh, I framed it. This is why we go for turn speed. Unlucky. Is there another pirate ship coming at me? Or is that just music? I'm actually at 8 out of 10 for cannons, so if I were to have gotten them, that would have been nice. Otherwise, pretty sure this is just vendor like money. It just disappeared. Alright. Sorry, I'm like detouring this because I want to kill the pirate ships. When you hear the music, that's how you know it's like nearby. I bet you I could hit that pirate ship from over here. Oh, they just disappear. Eh, whatever. Alright, we're done. No more detours. Let's go. Unless one appears like right next to me. I'm pretty sure they just happen a lot because it's nighttime. Wonder how many people actually farmed in the Sea of Silence for all the red artifacts, because I couldn't be bothered doing that. It was actually tedious. Rip. Nothing fulfilled overnight. Feels bad. Rip. No good quest today. I still have to get my Tuvala stuff to like try. I think I need one more armor piece to try, and that's it. And it'll be close to 250 to the point where once it's at try, I could probably just cron it to Tet. And then we'll be at like 200 AP, 250 DP, and that's really all we need for day 40. Now that I actually like time and watch myself do sailing, it's actually longer than I thought. Because usually when I'm not recording and I'm just doing all this normally, I'm like tabbed out or just auto pathing from point A to B. Like that's really while I'm playing a different game or something. Literally just watching TV. And just kind of happens. We're also going with the current, I believe, so obviously that doesn't help. Oh, there's a message for that? That's cool, I didn't know that. Wait, is the wind current different at night? I'm convinced wind current's different at night. I gotta actually test that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. We'll be getting our plus 10 or final piece today. We'll enhance it to plus 10. Of course, I'll record that, show you guys my struggle, and hopefully we have enough materials to get it. Because later on today, I'm probably going to have enough coins to get our third carrot piece. And it's going to be nice, but I also do have to save up another like 3,000 coins or something. So I could transport, or no, what is it? What's the word? Exchange the rock salts for the pearl shards later. While we're actually going from point A to B, I guess I could tell you, if you're like beginner, make sure to look at the item, and then it says how to use and what the usage material is for. So I know some people said that bartering and all that stuff is overwhelming. So a few tips to know, or I can give you, is just know what you need before starting to just like get stuff randomly. The Luminous Cobalt Ingots, I would try to pick those up, like start getting those into your rotation of things you pick up as soon as possible. You don't really need the seaweed stalks or whatever these ruddy thingies are, because you get 4 and 2 of these a day from the Achilles Eye daily, and those are really easy to get, so don't buy them with sea coins or don't do them in the material. Just do the daily, and then just get that into your rotation, do it daily, and then you're good. Whether you're making or you have a Gallius or a Caravel, you're probably going to need these. So yeah, just look at the usage material and you'll figure out what you actually need. The pure pearl crystals, you could get them from your daily. You get 2 of them a day from doing 5 barters, which obviously you're doing if you're looking for these. So you don't really have to get this. It's not important. It's for a boat part, which we actually do need, or we don't need it, but you will need it. But I don't think it's worth doing it in barter. If you see Tier of the Oceans, you get 1 a day for doing your Achilles Eye daily. You need 42 of them. So if you see them in the merchant ship or somewhere, it just cuts down 1 day every time you see them. So I think they're worth it if you're not already done. Luminous Cobalt Ingots are important. Artifacts, you get 1 a day. They're not super rare, but you get 1 a day from dailies as well. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. I hope I muted that in time. Well, anyway. Let's see. Okay, so get this. So the best thing I would do is, 1, start by knowing what boat you have, like whether you have Caravel or Frigate, Carrack, or not Carrack, Gallius. Go to 1-4, and then look at the boat parts you're going to need. So in my case, I need Gallius parts, right? So look at the stuff here, and just like take notes of all the materials you need, and that'll help you like plan out where you need to go. One thing that I didn't do that, you know, probably would have helped is focus on 1 piece of gear at a time. Don't just try to collect them all. Well, I mean, it's going to happen. You're going to collect them all at a time, but focus on 1 piece of gear at a time, and that'll just like speed things up. But you're going to get them all just over time. But in terms of barters, the high priority ones are the Luminous Cobalt Ingots, because these are the ones you only get from bartering. So, at least I think you only get them from bartering. So these are the ones you want to start adding into your daily cycle every day. There's a pretty high chance you get them. Like, as far as I know from all the special barters I've done, there's a guaranteed of you getting 1 a day or 1 per cycle. Blue artifacts are something pretty important. Achilles Flower is something you get once you already have your character. That's for like the Ebenruth Knoll piece, and you need 1,000 of them, and like I really just don't care. Like some of my guildies are going for it, but don't care. Great Ocean Dark Iron, I would say kind of high up in priority. So this is one thing that was a little bit of a bottleneck for me. I'm done with it now, but a little bit I would start adding them to your rotation. Rock Salt Ingots is for Caravel and Cog. And I don't think that's high priority, but if you need it, you need it. Extermination Seals is if you don't like grinding, you could, like when you kill the pirates on the islands and you get some, I would honestly 100% recommend picking these up because they are used for the red artifacts, and they actually are your bottlenecks because they are for me, and I'm pretty sure unless you know what you're doing, they will be for you. And then of course, once you hit the 3,000 point, you're gonna start seeing brilliance. Brilliance will be your everyone's bottlenecks because that's the last pieces of materials you need for your character. So, of course, get them as you need them. And then there's some other stuff like green beginner artifacts. Like, just in general, all the artifacts were kind of a bottleneck for me because I didn't like plan ahead. So I would start adding artifacts to your rotation pretty regularly when you see them. And then there's sometimes going to be rare stuff like saltwater crocodile skins and some other random stuff. Don't worry about those too much. Those are for literally blue carrot gear. And just in general, some other pieces that might be important. If you see a Khan's tendon, I don't even know if you can get them from bartering, probably, but you get a lot from Khan. Same with the Khan scale and the moon scale plywood. So if you see them in material, you probably don't need it. If your guild does Khan at least once a week or like once every month, you're probably gonna be good. Or just go merc for another guild that does, and I'm pretty sure that also works. So realistically, you most of the time you won't have to ever barter or buy the plywood, Khan scales, or actually this just straight up turns into plywood. So like I have way more plywood than you'll ever need, and plus you get them from the Achilles Daily along with Moonbane fabrics. So you probably shouldn't ever need any of these either. So there's just a lot of stuff. The seaweed stalks you won't need, but it's just a lot of dailies worth of them. So I think in total you need about 250. And you get 4 a day, so plan that accordingly. Keep in mind, even if you go hard and do like 4 resets a day, assuming you are at the point of like, I don't know what the equivalent for the caravel is, but like so you start at sailboat and frigate, right? Then you go advanced for each of them, then there's galleass, and then whatever the other next tier up for caravel is. And then after you're at like stage 3, you move into working for a carrack. So just some pointers I can give you guys and just what stuff I would recommend. Plan out what you guys are going to go for, and then you could save yourself a lot of time by realistically just knowing. And so like if I didn't know and I was just picking up everything, my barter runs would be like an hour and a half or something. But this is a bad example because I'm doing materials and we kind of stopped at the Sea of Silence to try to kill pirate ships for some reason. That should be enough to get to at least +5 on the final boat gear. So nice 2 of these a day. Definitely also, if you do plan on buying brilliance from What's coins, which I did a few times, I think I bought like 6 or 7 pieces, which I super regret because I didn't know you would get both of them during the resets during the time. If you were to buy any of them, start buying the pearl shards because those are definitely rarer than the rock salts, which as you guys can see, I'm pretty sure it's not RNG either because I'm literally double the rock salts than the pearl shards. So now at this point, we're just getting the Extermination Seals, and we realistically don't really need them anymore because we're going to get our final thing today in about 4 hours when reset hits, and I'm just going to go do some dailies, and we good. That does mean I should probably park my boat at Achilleseye for once a reset happens. I'm just going to get them done. We also have 143, so we can also get another. So once you get 150 Aquila coins, that also speeds things up. So there's an NPC there. So basically, you get double materials when you turn them in. Like for example, if you get 3 red artifacts a day and you have 150 coins, he gives you 6 of them. But you have a choice of getting like 2 Tear of the Oceans, which I also think is pretty worth, or just a lot of other stuff in general, like all your other options for upgrades. But before, when I had 150 of them, I chose the stuff I need. If I were you, I would start prioritizing the red artifacts if you have them, or Tear of the Oceans, because dear god, killing the black rusts and going out into Margoria to kill like 9 sharks and candidums it's not the most fun. Rations have increased. Nice. Honestly, I wish you could made stuff to port Etheria directly, because you have to send them to Calpheon and then transport them to Etheria, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, it's not a big deal. But that's one thing I wish you could do. Have you ever tried to just go into the middle of the ocean and then swim to the bottom of it? Dude, it's actually pretty scary because there's like nothing down there except you never know when you might get attacked by a sea monster. But like you just dive down to the bottom of like a pitch black nothing, and that's really all you see. It's kind of like, oh no. Altanova, Keplingrana. Okay. Oh, that was from yesterday's like quest that I just have never done apparently. Wait, hold up. What the? One is like a 2018 event coin, and this one's like 2020. Dude, why did they do this? Just like change the item and remove the old one from the game. What the heck? They should really just be like, once the event ends, you have 7 days to claim your reward, or it gets deleted. We gave you a warning, so get wrecked. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. That entire barter run took us like 40 minutes because we decided to take a little detour and stop to kill ghost ships on the way. So that could have cut down another like 10 minutes of it. But we'll probably do a double video today, or at least I'll record a double video. You'll probably see the second one tomorrow morning. And yeah, we'll be enhancing our blue thing because it takes like, once you get the materials as well, I'm pretty sure it takes like an hour to actually craft it. I'm not sure. Hold on. I don't have the parts yet, but we need the plating, and yeah. It would take 31 minutes to make it, and then probably another 30 to like get everything set up. So we are prepared. Getting it to plus 10, we have the fail stacks. We have like 1, 2, 3 ready to go. Bam, all these extra fail stacks from those like Fugar quests, and just me failing enhancing a lot. It's kind of random why I even have half of these, but it's fine. So we're ready to get it to plus 10, and then after that, in Velia, we have 2 out of 4 green Carrack parts or gear pieces. We're close to a third one. We'll probably get that today or tomorrow. Oh, excuse me, today or tomorrow. And I don't know. It's not really a high priority for me to enhance it yet, just because I'm going to have to use probably about 3,000 coins at estimate to transfer or exchange some of these rock salts to pearl shards once we have 30 of the rock salt ones. So if I had to give you an estimate of assuming decent RNG, like sometimes when you barter, you don't actually get both brilliant pearl shard and rock salt. There's a chance sometimes you just get salt ingot or rock salts. And so that instead of getting 2, you get 1, which actually delays everything. So if I see both of them every day, 2 times a day, then I think I'll be done with the rock salts in 25, 27, 29, 31. So 4 days I'll get these, and then after that, no matter how many, like assuming we see 2 a day minimum, that'll be like 8 days. So I would say 10 days left, assuming 10 days on average, full 2 weeks if we get super RNG or super bad RNG. But either way, it's funny because a few weeks ago I was talking about this. I'm just like, oh, I don't know how long it'll take me to get my Carrack, and then I set a goal to get it before Christmas, and then we narrowed that goal to a realistic one, or like more realistic, to October. And now that I actually have things planned out, I'm probably gonna get it like the first or second week, just mid-August, which is actually a huge improvement. And this is assuming I don't spend my coins on the brilliance, which I refuse to do because I got other things to spend them on. And then after we get all the green gear, it's going to be the big struggle of can we get the blue gear for Carrack, which, dude, I'm going to have to grind. So you could spend like 30,000 coins a piece, or you could just not do that, and the way you get some of those pieces is grinding saltwater crocodiles, and it's not really fun. I actually watched some of my guildies do it. They have full plus 10 blue gear, and they still have to repair a lot, so they're also good at this game, or sailing and stuff. So I'm probably gonna have to get some people to teach me how to do saltwater crocodile rotations, which sounds stupid, but probably gonna have to. because I'd rather not spend 30,000 coins per. And then I heard the money grinding there, like, you're not there for the money. You get stuff to sell. It's not big. You get like 50 mil an hour doing that. But you're really just there for the blue Carrack pieces. So with that said, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. We're about to end the video here. We got our barters done for today. And we'll be back a little bit later to enhance. So see you guys later.